welcome to Whose Line Is It Anyway? And once again, we promise another half an hour of tip-top entertainment. And who knows, this time we might even deliver. But certainly tonight we're going to be delivering the big man, Stephen Frost, who stands head and shoulders above his chest, the great woman, Caroline Quentin, who stands head, shoulders and chest above her feet, and the boy wonder, Colin Mockery, hailed as the funniest Canadian since Leonard Cohen, and finally, this show's lucky pixie, Ryan Stiles, the tallest contestant since Steve Frost. Ladies and gentlemen, the contestants. Okay, now... We're going to start tonight with a game called Here He Is Now. Perhaps it should be Here She Is Now, because it's for everybody. Colin and Stephen, who'd like to come on down, they're waiting for Ryan and Caroline to turn up. But while you're waiting, you have to describe what they're going to be like. Colin, you'll be describing Ryan. Stephen, you'll be describing Caroline. We're basically on a double date, and you're waiting for your dates to turn up. So away you go.
Well, how do I look? You look great. I think you're going to go down fine.
A little nervous.
Sure. Why? You're nervous. You went to see my girlfriend. She's crazy. Is
she?
Yeah, she's crazy, yeah. Every time you say hello to her, right, she just starts singing a Chinese opera.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I probably shouldn't say this, but don't mention marriage or anything around Ryan.
Okay.
Because he just goes crazy. He's going through a very painful divorce right now.
Okay.
He's very excitable.
Yeah. And the other thing about Caroline is I've only met her the once before, and she's a lovely girl and all the rest of it. The thing is that if you do shake her hand or kiss her on the cheek, she slaps you really hard in the face. But the realest person. Really good watch, so you've got to be careful.
Okay, I'll try to remember that. And don't mention any food in front of Ryan. He just makes these big faces for no reason. Very big. He goes... A lot.
Okay.
So, sorry I'm late. I couldn't get a cab.
Hi, how are you?
Nice to see you.
Hi, how are you?
Nice to see you.
Nice. Well, here we are. Three unmarried guys. Just ready for it.
You know, I'd be happy to pick up the tab for dinner, but, well, the bitch took me for everything.
Hi, sorry I'm late. Hello. Ding, dong, dong. Yes, I couldn't get a cab. It was terrible. It's raining as well, which is always a nightmare.
This is Colin.
Oh, it's very nice to meet you.
Hi, hello. Oh, you're eating already. That's nice.
Yeah. What are you having, steak?
Sure.
Does it taste very good then? No.
I'd like to introduce you properly. This is Caroline.
Hi, how are you? You look a lot like someone I used to know.
That's it. Very good. Hold up. Hold up. I thought that built to a fantastic climax, and then we carried on a bit more, obviously. So let's go on to a game. Who cares about the scores? Let's go to a game called Sound Effects. It's for Colin and Ryan. Colin is going to come down and do an everyday activity, and Ryan is going to supply the sound effects for him with a simple use of this microphone. That's how it works. And, an everyday activity apparently for you is your scuba driving instructor. Scuba driving? With a speech impediment. You have to convey that with the sound effects. Scuba diving instructor. Away you go.
Oh, shit.
Okay, thank you very much. Very good. For some reason, Colin Murray always wins that game, and we get 55 points to him. So now we do a game called Film Dub, as for Stephen, Ryan, and Caroline. If you come down to see this monitor, and you have to add a new soundtrack to a piece of film from which we've rather foolishly removed the original soundtrack. So when it starts, you'll see it might fit in with some sort of wedding party. So if you could add the voices, a wedding party onto this film, and away you go.
She's never gonna show up.
Hey, look, it's my daughter, and there's a phone.
I don't care whose daughter it is. She's so ugly I had to get drunk and tequila to marry her. Isn't gonna show up. I'm getting out of here. Get the hell out of here. Let me go.
Police for God's sake.
No, let me go. Oh, you're an ugly
Hey,
cow.
what are you looking at? What are you looking at? I'm gonna smack you in the head.
I'm looking at that 400 pounds you got hanging off your arms you call a leg. What the hell? Have you ever heard of the word salad? What are you trying to salad? Someone get her one.
How dare they?
Oh, get your hands
Oh,
off
come
me.
here,
I'm
come
heading out of
here,
this
come on.
place, you big fat cow. Get out of here.
I'm the vicar.
Get your arms off me. What are you going to do? Rip it out of the socket and stick it in that big gaping holes of yours? Hey, get your hands off me. Whoa!
He's falling out the window.
Very good. All right. Very good, and with that excellent contribution, Stephen has shot into a shock third place as we go on to a game called Secret. Ryan and Colin, if you'd like to come on down here, we pick up this scene about 30 seconds before a secret is discovered. And you're going to be two chefs. That's what you're going to be acting out. But I'd like somebody in the audience to suggest where something secret might be found in a scene where you'd find two chefs, like a kitchen. Sorry?
The oven.
The oven. Oh, that was a good one, yes.
The finger.
Oh, right, I think oven is as good as it's going to get. Or either in the oven or in the finger, which is a bizarre suggestion. Could be a finger in the oven. Anyway, the scene is proceeding. 30 seconds, we're going to find this secret in the oven.
And I told them I'll never come to France again.
I'm sorry, I really wasn't listening. What was that?
It's not important. Could you pass me the pan, please?
There you go. Bring the souffle into the oven.
Oh, I'll do that later.
You know it's my job to put the souffle in the oven.
No, I have to.
I may help.
I
may help.
I can put it up.
You. Why is this ventriloquist dummy in here?
I wanted to surprise you. Look, I thought of new ways for us to cook. I'll cook with you. This is Skippy, souffle boy. He will help you put the souffle in the oven. Put it in his mouth. Put it in his mouth.
What is wrong with you? Every year you try something stupid like this. Last year it was the pogo stick.
I'm just trying to spice up things in the kitchen.
Well, we...
No! You hurt him. He's crying.
He is a dummy! He is a dummy!
No, he was mad.
I think I'm going to have to let you go. I can't have my chef putting dummies in the oven.
He's letting you go.
I hope you understand. It's
It's
nothing
okay.
personal.
If you have to go, you have to go. Why me? I don't know. He's got the gun. Get in the oven. Get in the oven. No, get in there. I'm trying to stop him. I can't. Get in there. Oh, he's killed him.
Okay, thank you very much. I think we were... Well, I think we were losing contact with reality there, and I'm going to give 5 points to Ryan, 5 points to Colin, and 10 points to that little character you brought on. I've never seen it. It was really good. Now let's do a game called Number of Words. This is for everybody, and it's set on an aeroplane. Ryan and Colin, you're airline pilots, who naturally will be sitting on barroom stools. Now, Caroline could be an airline hostess. And Stephen, you could be a hijacker or something like that. Now, the restriction on how you improvise here is that, Stephen, you can only use sentences containing 3 words, Caroline, sentences containing only 2 words, Colin, 5 words, and Ryan, 1 word. And I'll do my best to count as we go along, but with those simple restrictions, away you go, improvising that scene.
Are you ready, my friend?
Yes.
Here we go now. Yep.
Tea, coffee.
None. Oh, tea. I'll have something special, please.
Milk, sugar.
That sounds just fine. Yep.
Fly to Cuba. Stop that noise.
Sorry.
Do something.
What?
Keep calm, everyone. I'm a...
This gun's loaded.
Hey, now, just keep calm.
I'm scared.
Tower. Tower.
Turn hard left.
Tower.
Stop him.
All right. I'll create a...
Diversion.
Money!
What money?
We have no money, buddy.
All your money!
Here.
Here, sir.
Tower.
I'm not. You?
Go.
Jump out the thing.
The door.
All right, come on!
Well done. I'm getting carried away. I'm forgetting to score tonight, so no change there. As we go on to a game called Hats, this is for all four contestants, divided into two pairs of two. Ryan and Steve, you'll have to equip yourself with a box of hats and a stool. And take it over there. And the other two, Colin and Caroline, you have also have a box of hats and a stool. And what you have to do is to just use the hats as you see fit and come on with as many examples as possible as the world's worst dating agency videos. Come on, Ryan, you've been in many yourself, with or without a hat.
Hi, Needy. Why not try walking my plank?
Yeah, right. I really want to travel to India, right?
That's all right, we have a great time. We got there, we got the mate. We got there, fully
And that's just the shape of my hat.
I'll have to admit I'm a little horny.
What I'd really like to do is go to Royal Ascot.
Can you borrow my joystick?
So for a good time, call Noah. Noah.
Once I get in, I'll never leave your foxhole.
While I haven't punched that game, we'll take a break. See you after. Bye. Okay, welcome back. Welcome back. Now, with the scores standing on this piece of paper in front of me, we go on to a game called Props. Ryan and Caroline, here is an item that you have got to come up with as many different ways of using in the time available as possible. Well, the opposite pairing is obviously Stephen. Colin. Thank goodness you're a Canadian, Colin, because that's obviously you're familiar with that sort of thing. Anyway, come on, there's many different ways of using that item as I buzz between the two pairings. Away you go, Ryan and Caroline.
Doctor, I think this Dutch cap is too large for me.
Your dog's got no legs!
Got a nice handle, though.
What is Washington?
Professor, the giant caterpillar's escaped and we don't know where it is!
Welcome to Jamaica.
My name's Baby Crockett.
I'm a magic toadstool! Sit on me and you will turn into a frog!
Alrighty, I'll give that a try.
I don't know, darling, but over there's a man with no hair at all.
Where is that missile silo?
Oh, geez, one of your eyebrows fell off.
Okay, well done. Well done. That's, yes, and you go into a shock lead, whoever that was. As we go on to a game called Changing Emotions. This is for Stephen, Ryan, and Colin. If you come on down, you have to play a scene. I've got two items to give you, and you include, there's a picture and a bottle. If you're holding the bottle, you're angry, and if you've got the photo in your hand, you're horny. Whatever that means. And if you happen to get both in your hand at any time, you have to try and combine the two. It's a night before a wedding. Those are the emotions I've given you. In about as lengthy way as I could possibly do it. And away you go.
Tomorrow's the day. Tomorrow's the day I get a little something.
Shut up! I should be marrying her. She loves me! She loves me!
She loves you, but she loves me.
Of course, when I went out with her.
You went out with her too?
Sure, everybody did.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Oh,
Everybody went out with her, and I'm the one marrying her. What? It doesn't make sense. I don't want seconds. I don't want handouts.
Calm down. What's the matter with you? You're marrying the most beautiful woman in the world. You should be happy. You should be laughing. You should be joyous.
I know. It's just that... Hey, give me that.
Hey, little dude, calm down.
Thank you. Oh, calm down. It's easy for you to say.
I'm missing a girl, by the way.
Okay, so thank you. Thank you very much. Very good. I don't think anyone's going to beat Colin tonight unless they pay for it. As we go on to a game called Scene to Music. This features Stephen and Caroline. They come on here. They can improvise a little scene and they've got to adopt the style of some music which we'll play in once we get going. The scene is at the butcher's. Okay? At the butcher's.
What have you got for me Sunday roast?
Well, I wouldn't normally suggest this, but some really, really nice sausages. We've got really big ones. You can just have one. It's the same size as a joint of beef. Except it's a sausage.
I'd love to have a look at a great big sausage like
You
that.
want me to slap it on the counter for you?
That's the most beautiful sausage I've ever seen.
This sausage was passed down by my father. And his father's father before him. Don't know what to the one in the middle.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Maybe
I love it.
cherish that sausage.
When I eat it, I'll think of you.
If you like some dripping to go with that.
Don't worry, I'm doing me own.
Thank you very much. Get in with you. Well, I'm sorry. I think we...
That'll never go out, will it?
I think we explored new depth there with your dripping, Caroline, so we'll move on to the game called Animals. This is for Ryan, Colin and Caroline, and they have to act out a scene called Squirrels in a Saloon. So it could be play, film, or television, anything like that. You're in the saloon, but Ryan comes in due course, and he's coming in to get his girl. That's the plot of this. But you're all squirrels. That's the important thing to remember.
Pass over the nuts, please.
I don't want him to see us together.
More. More.
Because he's jealous. He's jealous. He's madly jealous. By my tail. He'll go mad. He's crazy. He's crazy. Crazy every time. He's here.
Who's this guy?
I don't know him. I don't know him. I've never seen him before in my life.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I love her, and I want to take her away from this.
Oh, you mug.
Hey, she's mine. Those are my nuts in her mouth. You'll never have her. You never have her. She's mine.
What's the point of you? You don't have your own nuts anymore.
You see, I'm not good enough for you anymore. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All right, go with him. Can you fly? No, I don't think so. Can you?
I have a plane outside.
No.
Yeah. He's more of a squirrel than you'll ever be. He's a little strange.
All right, then go with him. See if he can give you the things that I can give you. A nice hole in a tree. A nice warm place in a hole in a tree.
Yeah. Can you?
I'm a mountain. I'm a rich squirrel.
Well, you got a lot of things for a squirrel. I guess you better go with mine. Just got that branch in that tree.
I couldn't leave you.
Really?
After all we've been together.
Well, you know,
And the kids.
he's got a lot of stuff, and well, it's not really.
I'm not sure where that game is going, but it certainly gets no points. As we go into the foreign film dub, Colin and Caroline will come on down and going to improvise a film in a foreign language of your selection. And the other two, Stephen will be translating for Caroline and Ryan will be translating for Colin, translating into English, hopefully. So can we have a suggestion of a foreign language? Swedish or German? But let's go for German. And we're a title of film, nice epic film. Anyone got a... Sorry?
Good heavens and orange.
Good Heavens and Orange. Well, there you go. The film is called Good Heavens and Orange. Where you go then, in German?
Also, was?
Is this yours?
Das Gottenspiel Wüstendenfunfen.
Put it in my pocket now.
Die wagen zeigen. Die wagen zeigen Tag bitte.
My goodness, you're pleased to see me.
Sag mir den Platz und die Sonne von ihm.
These short leather pants are killing me.
Die wagen! Die wagen, waar is de pakketje? Wat zijn dat?
I'd recognize you anywhere.
Zip.
Have you?
Der Schmetterling 555. Ich frag, was du denn da nach und du fünf? Ich frag den Bulli, das ist noch Mordes nur von Nacken.
Have I what?
En de wagen!
The orange.
Zapuki?
The citrus?
Wagen van mij!
You had it all the time.
Der 555. Vom Verzöpfer von dem Bulli.
Inside is a ring. Will you marry me?
Oh, ja, ja.
No.
Open Hinterland ist deiner Brunnen.
You're so mean and bitter. You're one sauerkraut.
Von meinen Duty-Boom.
I'm going to jump. Don't stop me. Don't stop me. Don't stop me.
Dikke tijd!
Jump, you bastard.
Thank you on that happy note. That's the end of that game, and that's the end of the games we're doing tonight. And I total up the scores, and I see that the joint winners this week are Ryan Stiles and Colin Mockery. So well done, Colin Mockery and Ryan Stiles. And the prize for winning is to read the credits out in the style of my choosing. Can you read out in the style? You're both compulsive gamblers. So it just remains for me to thank Stephen Frost, Caroline Quentin, Colin Mockery, Ryan Stiles, Richard Ronstadt, and me, Clive Ellison, saying good night. Good night.
Is it anyway? I watch that dinner all the time. Come on, come on, come on, Ryan. Come on, around the middle. Hey, I bet you $3. Dan Madison's name comes up next. $3. $3 on that. Damn it! Why did you come on there? No more bets. No more bets. There it is. Oh, Rebecca, I knew it. Pay me. Come on, Clara. Tucky around here. Tucky around here. Go on in. Oh, lady director. I knew he was funny. Give me up.
This last name won't be funny.
Okay. Die! What's it?
Welcome to Whose Line Is It Anyway? And once again, we promise another half an hour of tip-top entertainment. And who knows, this time we might even deliver. But certainly tonight we're going to be delivering the big man, Stephen Frost, who stands head and shoulders above his chest, the great woman, Caroline Quentin, who stands head, shoulders and chest above her feet, then the boy wonder, Colin Mockery, hailed as the funniest Canadian since Leonard Cohen, and finally, this show's lucky pixie, Ryan Stiles, the tallest contestant since Steve Frost. Ladies and gentlemen, the contestants. Okay, now... We're going to start tonight with a game called Here He Is Now. Perhaps it should be Here She Is Now, because it's for everybody. Colin and Stephen, who'd like to come on down, they're waiting for Ryan and Caroline to turn up. But while you're waiting, you have to describe what they're going to be like. Colin, you'll be describing Ryan.